Good day, everyone. I'm Romeo Glasime Nunojola, your first reporter. So, what are the functions and characteristics of a lesson plan? First is the function of a lesson plan. Serves as a teacher's roadmap for particular lesson, ensures that guide for instructions and contains details of what a teacher and learners will do in order to tackle a particular topic. Inculcates aim to answer the following questions. Next is the characteristic of a lesson plan. Should be written, have clear aims, linked with previous knowledge, show techniques of teaching, show the illustrative aids, contains sustainable subject matter, divide into units, provide for activity, provide for individual difference, show certain routine things, be flexible, include the summary, refer to reference material, include assignment for student, and the last one is provide for self-evaluation. Next is lesson plan. Elements of lesson plan. What should be taught? The teacher will find ways or strategies to teach the pupils essential knowledge that the student need to learn, performance standard or the abilities and skills learners need to know that they have learned on the lesson that the teacher discussed on it. Then the learning competencies are needed to demonstrate in every lesson. So that's why. Next is how should it be taught? Teachers can predict which part of the lesson if the learners cannot understand. Then the teacher will prepare a strategy to help the learners to learn and to understand the questions that they don't know or they don't understand on that. For example, ataga word problem sa math, then imong student kay gikan ka na-discuss imong student kay dugay kay naka-catch up nga ganaon din na siya pagkuha, pag-solve, tumoto siya nga. Imong giduol, imong gi-approach ang student, ug imo siyang gituduan o sa pag-solve sa problem. Next is, how should learning be assessed? We're going to make an informal assessment or a assessment that will help student to learn, or we will going to para may bawaan na to nga ang estudyante nga naglisod ba nga part para makabawta nga para matabangan na to ang estudyante nga naglisod nga part din kanang nang tagaan na to sa assessment to know where they struggle about on that lesson.
The first part of a lesson plan is objectives. Objectives refers to thorough descriptions of what students accomplish during a class. This course outlines should be simple, brief, and functional statements regarding of what your students should achieve. Example of this is identify the meaning of blah blah blah, or value the importance of blah blah blah, or demonstrate the muna siya ang mga example. Next is content. Content helps that students and teachers understand the goals of an instructional module. Next is learning resources. Is kung asa siya gikan ang topic na imong gikuha, example sa textbooks ba siya or sa multimedia or sa lectures or etc. Next is procedure. Is in-depth explanation how the lesson will progress in the classroom. Next is assignment. It is a piece of academic work or task. It provides opportunity for students to learn, practice, and demonstrate they have to achieve the learning goals. Next is remarks, notes associated or specific lesson. Last is reflection. Make you think about your overall impression and feelings that you had. So, mo na siya sa last part, sa lesson plan mo, kung unsa na ito tanan na topic na mga na-discuss. So, sa last part ato, mo na siya ang reflection. Next is the basic parts of a lesson plan. Introductory activity, or before the lesson, is an activity which a teacher uses to introduce a lesson to the students or the certain topic. The purpose of the introductory is for the students to settle down into the lesson and concentrate on what it's about. So, muna siya sa first topic. So, before the lesson, magsugod sa ka sa introductory activity. So, wala pa dyan siya nagsugod ang lesson na apalang ka sa introduction. Next is lesson proper or the 4A's. So, the part sa lesson proper kay mao ni siya ang 4A's. So, 4A's activity, analysis, abstraction, and application. So, mao ni siya ang gamit, ang upat na gamit para na ka mag-start sa lesson proper. Next is after the lesson or assessment. Process of gathering data to better understand and strengths and weaknesses of the students. So, after the lesson, so mauna niya, mangutana na ka sa ilang, magpa-assessment ako, magpa-activity na ka kung sa ilang na bawaan o nasabtan sa certain topic.